Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here with everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Chihayafuru Season 3, this being the 15th episode of this season. And the match between Harada and Arata ended in the previous episode with Harada coming out on top, which I was really happy about, honestly. Like I told you guys before, I would have been okay with whoever won the match, but I was really pulling for Harada, especially in this time, because Arata, we know Arata's going to come back, at whatever point it may be, and he's going to come back and he's going to be able to challenge the master. Like, we know that's coming. What they're probably going to do, like I've also been talking about, is they're probably going to have him and Chihaya in, linear and parallel, maybe going for the queen and the master, respectively. We'll see how they do it, though. Also, Arata with that confession, man. The freaking confession that has Chihaya, like, all over the place right now. Like, she literally blanked out, wasted, as I put it. So, we'll see how she's handling that. We probably already kind of know how she's handling it, but we'll probably see more of that in this episode. And I'm kind of curious to see what where we go from here, I guess, for now, until we see, like, obviously, Harada go against Suo, and then Inakuma go against Shinobu. So yeah, let's get into this episode. We're hopping into it. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. Is this all she's thinking about? And rightfully so. I guess it makes sense, right? That this is all she's thinking about right now. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she is all over the place, man. She's just blanked out. Damn. Dude, this is like, oh, things are taking off now. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I gotta give Arata his props though for coming out and saying it. I got to, Now, I'm happy Taichi at least wasn't there, because if Taichi was there, I don't know how that would have played out. So I'm kind of happy they made it play out to where he wasn't there. It was kind of, they did it intentionally. They could have been, they could have got us more riled up, even than we already were with having Taichi there. But, I mean, really, when you think about it from the beginning, it's been Arata, right, that got her into this game. You could say Arata's number one, but I don't know. I still root for Taichi in that way, but the realistic thing, I have to admit, is Arata. But I wonder how much that may overtake the Karata thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it going to be both kind of at the same time they're focusing on, or like what? Because, it's going to be interesting. she is, she is just caught in a daze, dude. She is just at home, at school, like. Oh my gosh. That look in her eye, man. She's just walking around like this everywhere, like. Ooh. That's true. Yeah, especially for the others, the closest ones around them. It's a tough kind of position to be in. Damn. This is because Sumire wants Taichi. We know this. So she's seeing this as her opportunity too, obviously. You gotta get, like I said, you gotta give him his props for coming out and confessing like that. Hmm. Just his name, just mentioning his name. He was you see Taichi's reaction. He was like, oh, like like oh, he has no idea. He has like, look at her draw. It's just all blanks. She's drawing a blank, literally. Oh. So that's what does Tobu's after. Yeah, so yeah, Taichi has all that going on, like all that, and now like this potentially with Chihaya and Arata, the love thing, like oh my gosh, dude. Ooh, Des Tomu, I see you, my boy. I don't think I want that, right? No, no, no. Oh, we shipped that so much, though, Okada and Des Tomu. Tsukumo, what's up with you? All right, wait, this man just instantly started tearing up. Oh, I even wore a muscle suit. Some of them are all thinking about everyone's minds are on different things right now, you know. Well, I guess love is there in a way. So maybe not all totally different things they're thinking about, but with you, of course. Ah, moments when you something so life altering when you learn something of that it just I love how she said that. Not who I used to be anymore. Damn. Right, that is a big thing. Having a kid, yeah, that is like a new chapter. Ah, I like that scene, bro. Ah. Right, they're both big, but she's just like, oh my gosh. That's Chihaya for you, though, right? That's Chihaya for you. She's thinking, I gotta make my move. I gotta, that hurdle. I gotta overcome that too. Like, mine for the taking. The way she put that, like, jeez. Which we know she's been like this about him, but she's gotten better a little bit. Pretty. I don't want to step on them, but I do anyway. It's not just talking about them leaves. That's talking about, yeah. Pseudo. Pseudo. How they just found out he was in like Suo. Oh, is that what this is about? A match? Hold the phone closer. Oh shit! Hell yeah! We'll do it. We'll do it. Yo, you see how he grabbed her too and grabbed the phone? Taichi, I see you. We'll do it. Of course, Taichi wants to get in there too, though, right? Like it's Suo. Like, I mean, even if he plays against Pseudo, I guess too. I mean, that's still. And didn't we learn about Suo, by the way, in the previous episode that he's like a teacher or something like that? That's like kind of ironic because Chihaya's whole thing, like how she wanted to be a teacher or whatever, like they were, or she was thinking about that, like. With the grades going up. Which path? Which can't open them yourself? And yeah, take that opportunity like head on, right? Like when the door opens, seizing the opportunity. Yep, yep. So Suo's what? How many years has Suo been in college then? Yeah. Double Sue. So this is where they were actually at. Okay. Pseudo, of course, Pseudo always like this. Oh, so this is where he comes to practice? Oh, okay. He serves snacks, of course. He doesn't even practice. He doesn't even do anything. He just feeds them. Also, okay, so he's not exactly a teacher, I guess. So that explains that what the thing we saw in the previous episode. Oh my god, he just threw that shit at him. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look how much he gave him. Oh my god. No, he's putting the hair up and everything. Scrunchy. Oh my gosh. Yo, he's styling though. He doesn't even like really mean to either. I feel like he just. I mean, I don't know. The man's just dripping sauce. Go get turned to mincemeat. Damn. This is a great opportunity, though. Obviously it's just a practice match, but Taichi, yeah, get some match. Maybe Taichi will get to play him. I don't know if Taichi's gonna have that opportunity, but I mean, even if he can play Pseudo or him, yeah, any kind of practice, right? Oh, that again. Oh man. So it's like she's thinking of Karata and the love confession Arata thing at the same time. Like it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It is nuts. Let's go, my girl. Let's go. Let's go. Show him a little bit of what you got. This is a good opportunity for her. Good experience, no matter what happens. I feel like. Jeez. Go ahead. What did they say about him? He has like what, 30? Was it 30 single syllable cards or something crazy? 28. Yeah, 28. That's insane. I think Suo's like trying to like analyze something or trying to get. I don't. He's trying to get something out of this, or I don't know. Like the vibe I'm getting here is just like the way he let off of that. Again, his opponent could take 30 cards and still lose. Wait, what? Nobody plays like this. Like I don't think anybody we've saw plays like this. Like right, yeah. Like what? And then well, once he has them, it's just like you're done. Like right, right. Yourself, yeah. That quickly. But yeah, she has been. But then when she's committing those faults like that, it's like, is she like hesitant to? And then that's where he gets her, and like, but he knows like the dead cards and all of that. Like that's like even with that many cards being out there, like that's kind of crazy. That's what I was saying. Like she's hesitant, or she's like. I wonder what is going through Suo's mind right now, man. Like I don't know, just the way he looks during this match. I don't know. I just feel like he's specifically trying to get something out of her, or see something in her. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I don't know. Like, what is he thinking about right now, man? This guy is just like a mystery in a lot of ways. You're very interesting. Oh my god. You can't. Where you're at right now, is that because he's played against Shinobu? Because he's played against Shinobu a lot, right? So is he kind of comparing like between the two of them maybe with that? Like you're not quite there yet? Like damn. I was wondering like what he was thinking about or what he was like cuz during that whole match just like which it's hard to read Suo sometimes so anyway but like in this match in particular like the way he plays like I still don't even really even comprehend it. We haven't saw anybody really play like this. Um but like the whole like even with that many cards out and him knowing like I mean the one syllable thing, the 28 one syllable cards that he has is like freaking nuts. But like the thing with the dead cards, like usually you can single out what dead cards are left when the amount of that's usually what we see at least. Like when the amount of cards are winding down that are on the field, right? That's when you can kind of single out and say, "Oh, like this still hasn't been read yet or whatever." But with this many cards, this man still like was like just knew like he was pulling back at like a split second, right? Like so he knew these dead cards even with like we saw how many cards there were still out there. It's like that's nuts. There's probably a lot more to it. There is a lot more to it, but like I said, I don't even honestly to be 100% with you all, I don't even still really comprehend it. Like, I guess it makes sense though because that's like it kind of matches the kind of character that Suo is. Although we have been getting more of him and seeing more of him, like and getting more of what he's about and the way he acts and all that. Like still there like he just has like this mysterious kind of aura around him. You know what I'm saying? So his play is kind of like that too, I guess, in a way, But I mean, the way like Pseudo was talking about it, and the way that was kind of shown here, even, it's like there was like darkness, almost like, around it. It was like I don't know, man. Like nobody's played like this before. I just like I don't know. I haven't got this feeling when we saw Chihaya playing against anyone like this. You know, I would say even anyone else playing against like another opponent. Like this kind of vibe I'm getting. I don't know. It's weird. I can't even really fully explain it, but um, so yeah, this is big. This is definitely big, right? Chihaya and Suo. I mean, Taichi's here as well. That you know, nothing but good experience can come out of this. I feel like obviously, but Suo saying that to Chihaya at the end, though, man, it's like, damn, they leave us off with like the "I love you" thing with Arata pretty much at the end of the previous episode, and then this at the end of this episode. It's like two total opposite things. Like, cause the "I love you" thing from Arata is like a happy kind of you know thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't become the queen. It's like, wow, right? So good episode though, really, really good episode. I loved a lot of the imagery here as well. As always though with Chihaya, like a lot of the shots are just so beautiful, you know, especially with the music and like I don't know, just the way they present it. Like with Kana and Chihaya, I loved that scene actually. The little flashback they had there with Kana too, but that scene with Kana and Chihaya, I loved that. Yes, Tomu, man. I love that scene too, in the class or in the club room and all that. So there's some great scenes throughout this episode, 100%. And I love what we had here. So even that Taichi scene at the end, man, like I said at the beginning, I think I said this, like things are just taking off now. Like it's just like the train is fully going. It's not stopping. Right? Like with a lot of these certain plot points right now in the series, it's wild, man. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this one. If you guys did enjoy my reaction to this episode of Chihayafuru, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.